Welcome to the Sick Puppies World Crew Webcast for the loudest month in America. It is May, which means plenty of festivals, rock festivals, of course, going on around the U.S. And right now, Sick Puppies aren't currently scheduled for any of those, but that doesn't mean we can't take a look back at some of our favorites.
One of my favorite festivals took place back in 2010 just outside of Grand Junction, Colorado at Rock Jam. It wasn't the largest attended festival for Sick Puppies by any means, but was a great time. Surrounded by great friends, great music, sleeping in a tent for 3 nights, and soaking up the fresh mountain air. You couldn't ask for a better weekend. It was phenomenal.
Okay, my favorite would definitely have to be 89.7 The Rivers Rock Fest in Council Bluffs, Iowa. 2014 was the year of the absolute best one. I was right on the rail with a few ambassadors, and we had thousands of people behind us, and every single person in the crowd was just so into it, and like Mark and Emma were just so like energetic that day. Like Emma, of course, is always like bouncing around the stage, but it was even more so that day. And there were just tons of ambassadors there. And of course, after their set, because it was at like 3 o'clock, so they were done by 4, we had the rest of the day to just absolutely go crazy with each other. And it was just so much bonding time, like not in a long car ride, which is where ambassadors usually bond over the most, almost. And so it was just so much fun, and we spent probably a good 13-14 hours together that day, and it was just non-stop, like laughing and joking and hugging, and it was so much fun. And I mean, the show was amazing, but the memories after with fellow ambassadors are what make it my absolute favorite.
So a couple of my favorite shows were the North Platte, Nebraska show, mainly because it was utter chaos with the crazy weather, and there was a hailstorm, and it was dark, and it was lightning, and it was crazy. It was, like I said, it was utter chaos. But we managed to save everything and have a good time in the process while we were doing that.
Tornadoes. Are you filming? Hello, we have tornadoes possibly.
The weather report with Stacy.
Yeah. And then I also really enjoyed the 48-hour festival show. Main reason for that is I got to meet up with a bunch of the ambassadors at the time and the Kramers. And that being said, Kramers, what are your favorite shows?
You're absolutely right, Stacy.
Our favorites happen to be the North Platte and 48 Hours festivals as well.
New music is on its way, but if you're having absolutely massive show withdrawals like the rest of us, head on over to sickpuppiesworldcrew.net and talk with all of us, because we know how you feel.